everyone, let me discuss to you my experience in BPO company at Teleperformance, Sucat. To give you a highlight, I passed the initial interview, the online examination test, the final interview, as well as the versant interview. At first, I don't have any appointment for an interview in this company, just a referral only from my friend. So I decided to come as a walk-in applicant only. At the first stage, the guard gave me an application form wherein I allowed to fill up all necessary information related to my personal background. Then I gave it to the front desk to process my application form. I wait for a couple of minutes to finally call for an initial interview. So we are 12 applicants in a room called and individually asked different questions. After that initial interview, we called one by one to announce if we passed or not. So luckily, I passed the initial interview. After the initial interview, they bring me to the computer laboratory to take the online examination test. The part 1 is the typing test. As you can see on the picture, I passed the typing test with a gross speed of 35 words per minute with an accuracy level of 97%. For the part 2 is the knowledge assessment test. It includes the comprehension test, sales quiz, computer hands-on exam, and the FHCS listening skills. The result of the exam is listed at the right side of the paper. And lastly, the part 3 is the personality exam. It covers questions from 1 to 100. The online exam was finally done. I wait for a couple of minutes to announce if I passed the online exam. While waiting, the person at the front desk announced that I passed and I'll proceed for the final interview. For the final interview, I thought it was hard, but the moment I and the interviewer are inside the room, the question I encountered at the initial interview was actually the same in the final interview. So it takes for about 10 minutes and to end the final interview. So it was easy for me since the question is merely all about myself. So the interviewee asked me to follow her at the laboratory area and announced that I passed the final interview, but the process of recruitment doesn't officially end. So for the last stage was very difficult for me. It is so-called the versant interview, wherein this test is analyzed to see how I can manage and take the phone call and having a deep conversation with the client. It finds difficult for me since I don't understand some words, even the accent of the client. So after the phone call, I proceed for the chat simulation. As you can see on the picture, that was considered as my handouts, wherein all the questions are based on that. When I finally done, I went to the lobby to wait for the final results. So after waiting, the recruiter congratulates me and said that I passed the whole process. I was so grateful and I can't imagine that I still passed the process. So she gave me a list of requirements to be submitted. And then last March 6, 2020, Friday, I went to Teleperformance Sucat to submit the said requirements and I finally got their job offer to me. So then on March 30, 2020 will be the start of my trainee. They give me a position of customer service representative with an account in Expedia Hotels Chat. So to end this video or vlog, I want to say thank you to our professor, Ma'am Jemima, for allowing us to apply in this kind of job. Without this activity, I think I don't have any plans for my summer job. So it's not all about the trade, but it's all about our personal growth, develop our personal growth, how to handle in this kind of job. So thank you. Hope you learned something about my experience in this company. Thank you.